communication is the bedrock of every pure relationship. You can measure how lasting a relationship will be by the communication between both partners, especially when the partner is always secretive about what both of you have. When a man or woman begins to opt for a secret relationship and only communicate with you in secret and not in the public, it is a dangerous sign there. Because if they are open to associating and communicating in public, it might just be that they are cheating on you and even keeping other persons as their sex doll. This is very rampant, especially in this age and time. You have to be alert because of how your partner communicates with you. When he speaks, he always shields his outside relationships, because when there is anything secretive, there will always be evil. When there begins to be no open communication between you and your partner, it is a sign that the person cannot be trusted, because loyalty is tested in the person's ability to never be double-tongued. For example, when the person always lies about everything, lying about where he works and the places he goes. The person is in a location, but when you call to ask about their whereabouts, they always say that they are in the location, which is a lie. This secret attitude is a sign that they are hiding something from you, and it is very dangerous because the more it persists, they begin to feel that because you did not speak about it, they will want to grow deeper in it, and one day you will be shocked at the amount of hurt that they will give to you. When there is this lack of open communication and freedom that the person goes, it is a sign that they are dangerous and the relationship will ruin and destroy your life. Watch out for these signs and do not neglect the signs that the person plays out. Stop assuming that they are just pretending this attitude, because if it was one time that they did it, it can be a mistake. But when they keep doing persistently, it is a big issue and a sign for a future that cost you your future. When you are always trying to impress your partner in the fear of what they do to you and how they will see you, it is a reflection of condemnation in your heart, which is a result of the fear of the person, and you can't love someone that you fear. That fear is a result of how they have been behaving toward you, because your love for them is based on their love for you, especially when you are a lady. This pressure to impress your spouse is a sign that their relationship, because soon you will begin to feel inadequate and see your partner as always demanding, and you are not able to reach his or her level of perfection. When this persists, you will begin to compare yourself with other relationships, and this can lead to a perpetual manifestation of emotional trauma. Because of many attempts to please the person, you might run into regrets and disappointment and discouragement, and disappointment kills people slowly. As partners, especially for women, you should never be under any pressure to impress your partner, because the more you do that, you will weed out potential instead of watering your potential, because it will be that you are living the life of someone else instead of walking in your desired vision. This leads to frustration, and it can be as serious as making you have a heart attack. Watch out for these signs and avoid them so that your life will be preserved for the future. Not every relationship is meant for you. Some people can stand the pressure in their relationship, but it is not for everyone. One of these pressures that shows that a relationship will ruin and destroy your life is when there is an exchange of abusive words from your partner. When you are in a relationship, you still have the decision and choice to walk out or not. So when you begin to notice the frequent and consistent exchange of abusive words from your partner, it is a fruit of what they have hidden in their heart, which will soon birth violent beating from the person. When judging relationships, relationships are not primarily what the person does or does not do, but it is about what they have stored in their heart. What they have in their heart will reflect the kind of words they will release on you. Some things cannot be hidden after a long period, and one of them is the words that your partner always speaks to you. Love is the binding factor of every relationship, and one of the things that a breakage between partners is the release of corrupt words between both partners. One day, it is because of one matter, tomorrow is about another matter. This behavior is a significant sign that the relationship will ruin and destroy your relationship. Even it can lead to your death permanently. I once heard of a story of a woman who has always been insulted by her partner, but she kept persevering until it came to the point that he began to beat her harshly and violently, which caused her marks on her body. The painful part of it all was that she never spoke to anyone about it. She loved her partner, so she did not want to expose to the public. He continued beating her to the point that she was so badly affected and she died. It all started with abusive words being released by her partner, but she was not vigilant to detect the signs that he was going to destroy and ruin her life. She died a worthless life because of her lack of sensitivity to these signs. When abusive words are in a relationship, especially when it becomes so frequent from the man, the woman should not wait to see how far the man will go insulting her, because very soon it will lead to violent beating by the man, all in the name of anger. There is no reason why a man should clap at his partner. There is no reason why there should be abusive words to anyone in a relationship by their spouse. This is a sign that a relationship will ruin and destroy your life. When there is always an exchange of abusive words between both of you, it is a danger zone. Quarrels and issues in a relationship are normal, and it has a way of manifesting the true pureness of the relationship. But when it becomes so constant and it gets to the point where a partner becomes so angry to the point that he begins to use words that picture death like "I kill you" in the relationship, it is time to run and flee with great speed, because very soon the story of that relationship will be a story of death of one of the partner.